Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer. It's this battle. What a pleasure it is. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That one lands. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, here we go. It's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. And Manny goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, signature.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot worked and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. There's the bell to start round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. His stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Hold it right there. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Beautiful counter punch. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Morales in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he... there's the bell to start round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the... I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talking about Morales in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. Straight right just misses. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. What do do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The perfect counter lands. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Manny. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Just missed with that hook. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A perfect counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw the hook, didn't land. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing the